And they're off. It's known as a burn, and Curlin's Knight up on the inside, showing that early foot, and Curlin's Knight down to the inside is known as a burn, joined by Victory Given out there, three wide. Three-way scramble on at a good pace early as they round that first turn run. Here's Coffee Please getting a good spot to the outside on the chase from fourth. All Lang Syne is settled in out of the rail there in fifth, and about 5 lengths on the pacemaker now. EASTPORT follows that. Another 6 or 7 back at its Golden Chance, and 5-Star Perfect is last now, some 17 lengths off a solid pace with 6 furlongs to go. It's Victory Given out of the inside, a neck in front from Curlin's Knight, and Coffee Please on the outside. All Lang Syne is in fourth. EASTPORT is fifth, well wide. Another 3 lengths back. It's known as the burn. Almost double digits more to Golden Chance and 5-Star Perfect at the tail of the field. Heading on with the far turn, Victory Given goes on. Opening up now 2.5 on Curlin's Knight. Coffee Please and All Lang Syne. EASTPORT covering a lot of ground on the outside, but trying to rev up. Here's EASTPORT now clearly into third, the Bright Orange Silks. It's known as the burn. It's followed by Golden Chance, 5-Star Perfect well back. Midpoint on that final turn, 2.5 furlongs left to go. Victory Given, Curlin's Knight trying to re-rally under a vigorous ride. All Lang Syne is tipped off the inside. EASTPORT attempting to sustain, but still losing lots of ground into the stretch, and Curlin's Knight's been a comeback run, and All Lang Syne on the outside now to color. All Lang Syne and Curlin's Knight. All Lang Syne, Curlin's Knight in the final furlong together. All Lang Syne, Caramanos on the outside. Curlin's Knight and Trevor McCarthy down to the inside, coming right on back for more. All Lang Syne will just prevail. All Lang Syne, Curlin's Knight with a big effort. EASTPORT maybe third. Victory Given, and it's known as the burn. Set on the accelerator course, lined up, and they're off. Hardest Part was out first, Real Factor. The far outside is Tauber now moving forward, and Noble Lion broke with him, but settles back into fourth position. They're followed by Fast Master, who'll be 3 wide into the turn run. Absalom is in between horses, a little bit tight there. In the meantime, Singapore Flash, the favorite, is inside 7 lengths from the front at this juncture. Under the 2.5, Irish Crossing is next, and Parik Kachaka alongside of that. Toe Carolyn Kisses, followed by Electric Choke and Stand My Ground. They're the 2 in the back. Well strung out now, some 27, maybe 30 lengths from front to back. The pace is rock solid. Rip-roaring up front there is Tauber. Tauber moving right along, a length in front from Hardest Part second. And then it is Real Factor in third, another 7 lengths back. Noble Lion spies the quick pace from fourth. Clear in front of Singapore Flash, the favorite, and Absalom on the inside. They're followed by Fast Master, and Parate Kashaka is next in line, and Stand My Ground tries to improve from the back of the pack, but still some 20 lengths off the pace up ahead. Tauber roars round that far turn. Tauber trying to carry that speed all the way at a quick pace. Noble Lion now making a run. Noble Lion comes from third, almost taking second away from Real Factor, and here comes Singapore Flash into fourth. Absalom Qualm is next in fifth, and Stand My Ground into the stretch. Towers made all the running up front. Towers put to an all-out drive. Noble Lion on the inside there is Real Factor. The outside Singapore Flash gains momentum. Singapore Flash keeps on coming, and Singapore Flash and Sheldon Russell going to time it just right. From Tower hangs in well second. And then it was Real Factor third, Toe Carolyn, Kiss, and Noble Lion. In the gate. And they're off. Trap City and Sevilla Sangria early speed, and between horses Truly Red. Here's Tenderness there, the pink cap. Inside is Lucky 99 in the early flight 2, just a couple of lengths off the pace as they charge for the far turn run. YU Sassy settles over on the inside. Awesome Pal in the 2 path as they round the turn now. And next is Creative Alibi. Racing back in the pack, we have Megalomania. Rona's the one widest of them all, and Freedom Queen at the tail of the field. 3 furlongs left to run. Trap City's out there. Trap City, Truly Red stoking up around on the outside. Tenderness is third, and Lucky 99 down inside their fourth. On their 4 or 5 lengths of Via Sangria, then back to YU Sassy's next. And the inside is Creative Alibi, who cuts the corner for home. Into the stretch for a long and a half left to run. And Trap City with the outside, Truly Red. In between horses, Lucky 99. Lucky 99 now barging on through. Lucky 99 to the front with a 16th of a mile left to go. Lucky 99 and Trevor McCarthy flashing home to win. From Truly Red second. Then with Trap City, it's close to the next spot. Sevilla Sangria in there. And very close. At Lucky 99 at 4-1. And they're off. Hip Hop, quick away from the gate, but on the outside there is Never Enough Time showing early speed. And on the inside there is Maybe an Omen moving up. and Tarawa. Gifted Heart is the one with early speed on the outside. Hip Hop is back and forth, and Never Enough Time is in 5th position. On the far outside is Always Something racing in 6th. Something Magical in between horses from 7th. Here's Fly in 8th position, has 8 or 9 to make up as they round that turn. Dendrobia and Madame X is the one in the back. Midpoint on that turn, and here's Gifted Heart on the outside going on. Gifted Heart now from Maybe an Omen as they swing in. And Tarawa is racing in 3rd. On the outside, Something Magical. Hip Hop is trying to get through on the inside there. Down to the last furlong they go. It's wide open affair. And Something Magical on the outside keeps on coming with a run. Something Magical, Gifted Heart. And here's Dendrobia from the back of the pack now launching a big rally. Dendrobia the far outside. Something Magical. Dendrobia, Something Magical. And Fly will be 3rd. Followed by Gifted Heart, 4th. And we're off. Popeye's Oil and Queen of Tomorrow, and the inside is Julia Minotti, and DECO Strong is right there with early speed as well. Margie's Heaven fires up on the outside, 2 is Self-Assured as they sort out. So Margie's Heaven now 3 deep, perhaps that head in front from Popeye's Oil between, and DECO Strong down to the inside. Self-Assured is the one widest of them all in that speed mix too. And Julia Minotti is next, followed by Queen of Tomorrow, who's a half dozen lengths off the pace, and Lady Fox over to the 2 path. It's Timeless ridden along a little bit green, racing back of the pack now. Another 2 back to Breviary. On the outside is Emperadora, and Talia's in between horses back there too. So 2.5 furlongs left to go. Margie's having a narrow lead. Margie's having a neck from Self-Assured. DECO Strong and Popeye's Oil 4th. Queen of Tomorrow is 5th. Out wide is Lady Fox under a drive, and Julia Minotti down to the inside. Into the stretch, furlong and a half left, and Margie's Heaven is pouring it on. Opening up now 6 lengths on DECO Strong. Deep outside is Lady Fox, who's coming on a little bit, and Self-Assured down to the inside as they're close to the Laurel line. Margie's Heaven and Heavy on Toledo. Margie's Heaven, flashy looking debut to win by 4. From Lady Fox 2nd. And then it was DECO Strong and Queen of Tomorrow. It's Timeless. Yeah, they're off. Shake the Moon on the outside, Icy Lady out of the inside, and between horses, I Love You, and Annie Boo Boo is trying to fire up with early speed, but take it back just a bit to that first turn run. Grand Banks and Shrew Meaning next in line. They're about 5 off that pace. Out wide is Wicked T, 6 wide out there, and Ortonola's caught widest of them all, trying to get over 2. At the leader is I Love You. I Love You out to set that tempo from Shake the Moon just in second, Annie Boo Boo third, and Icy Lady tucked in on the inside, sitting chilly in fourth. On the outside is Ortonola in fifth position, and Wicked T is next in sixth, and Shrew Meaning is seventh, only 5 lengths from the front, and Pearl Gem racing on the outside in the clear. Asiano follows that group, and Eye of the Wildcat, Hey Mabel, and Grand Banks at the back of the pack. About 16 lengths covers the field. I Love You out there. I Love You heading on for the far turn, clear almost 2 lengths now from Annie Boo Boo in second spot, and Shake the Moon on the outside. Icy Lady is in fourth, and Shrew Meaning between horses racing in fifth, and Ortonola is sixth on the outside. Asiano down toward the inside there. F on the outside next by Wicked T, and then it's Pearl Gem. Around that turn, 3/8 to go. I Love You trying to go all the way. I Love You still strong. I Love You by 4 or 5 lengths from second. Shake D Moon. Annie Boo Boo is in third. Ortonola very wide out is Wicked T. Asiano saves ground into the stretch. Furlong and a half left to run upper stretch now. I Love You put to a drive by Montanez, alive by 5 from Shake the Moon. I Love You's in front. I Love You flash speed out of the gate and will take him all the way. I Love You. I Love You all the way to win by 5 at the finish. Here's Shrew Meaning in that photo. Shake the Moon, Asiano, Wicked T. In line. And away there in the 7th is Black Stetson, sharp beginning. Praise the Moon at a bobble just a bit at the beginning. Cash Exchange up on the inside. Now hustle forward too is Pep Talking. So it is Pep Talking and Cash Exchange knocking heads, and Black Stetson will take just off them in 3rd position. I Wish I Was Special racing in 4th, and Praise the Moon next in 5th. In between horses is Miner's Quest in 6th. Parade of Nations is 7th on the inside. Cape Lookout is 8th now, a half dozen, maybe 7 lengths off the pace up ahead. Gypsum Johnny racing to the back of the pack with French's Quest, and Hot and Spicy Love is the trailer around the far turn. Quick pace at Cash Exchange, pressed every step of the way by Pep Talking, and Black Stetson up there looming 3 wide. Cape Lookout is on the move now. Cape Lookout moves up to 4th, and I Wish It Was Special is in 5th, and Praise the Moon is in 6th at the top of the stretch, where it's Black Stetson working to the lead. Black Stetson now in front toward the center of the track. Cash Exchange all at their 2nd, and Cape Lookout to the center of the track in 3rd. I Wish I Was Special and Miner's Quest are next, and Praise the Moon. It's all Black Stetson from here. Black Stetson powerfully by 5, 6 widening lengths. Black Stetson and Heavy on Toledo. They'll win by about a half dozen lengths over Cash Exchange, who hangs in well for 2nd. Miner's Quest 3rd. I Wish I Was Special and Praise the Moon. Minute 10.18 the time. Be in the gate. And they're off. Sluggish beginning Fianbar. Golden Can flashing out of there first. Here's Golden Can up to the lead. From My Galena leads a length and a half. And flying on the ground, the far outside is Half in the Wrapper is now taken fourth. Beantown Baby in between horses from fifth. Olive Cat out of the inside. Introduces settled about the three path, heading for the turn, waiting for a star. Is about a dozen lengths off the pace. Next in line, the outside is Candy Money. Then Indy takes charge. And Fiambor second to last. And Cosita Rica is the trailer. Golden Can sets that tempo out there. Golden Can swings in from Flying on the Ground, introduced the one widest of them all. Between horses, Half of the Wrappers try to stay pace, and looking for a bit of racing room is Beantown Baby. Beantown Baby just in behind that second group. They're coming past the 3/16 pole, and here's Introduced on the outside. Introduced and Flying on the Ground, head-to-head skirmish for the final furlong. In the meantime, Beantown Baby's found racing room is trying to get on track very late. A 16th of a mile left to go. Introduced and Beantown Baby trying to close. Introduced, Beantown Baby. Introduced to win it. Toledo Triple from Beantown Baby, and it's close third. Line up. And they're off. Good beginning there for Lucky Britches. It will settle far outside gate. Hammer and Hammer's up with early speed. And Whirling Curl and Divine Interventio in the mix, along with Awesome DJ too. And then it's Muck Tree of the far outside. Now Whirling Curl and settles near the inside. It is Hammer and Hammer out to set the tempo. And it got Grandma on the outside. Divine Interventio out of the inside, trying to push along the pace. Another two and Whirling Curl and Awesome DJ between. Muck Tree's racing at the outside. Back to Confessor Midnight Shadow. Moonlight Shadow is racing back there, second last position, and Lucky Britches at the back of the pack is this favorite into the far turn run with 4.5 furlongs left to go. Hammer and Hammer open it up now on Divine Interventio. The outside is now Mock Tree, and third it got Grandma. Whirling Curlin saving ground. Awesome DJ is next, followed by Confessor and Moonlight Shadow to the inside, still double digits from the front, and Lucky Britches has a lot to do at the top of the stretch. Still a dozen lengths from the pacemaker. Hammer and Hammer, who turns in. Hammer and Hammer, a 2-length, now 3-length lead is a spin for home. On the outside, Awesome DJ is trying to come with a run, but shifting in just a little bit. Confessor, followed by Divine Interventio, is next in line. Out the center of the track is Confessor for a share too. Hammer and Hammer keeps on going. Hammer and Sheldon Russell, they're clear by 4. Here comes Confessor on the outside, and Divine Interventio. Looks like a good battle there for second, but it's Hammer and Hammer put the hammer down and won it by 3 from Confessor second and Divine Interventio. And they're off. Tail of Dubai and Daystrike for the early advantage. Charlie Mops sent up for speed 2, and Limehouse Louie in the inside racing in 4th. Golden Emperor back in 5th. On the Lamb, Smoking Hot Factor. It's another 2 to odds on. War Stroll and Too Much Data at the back, and some 15 to make up into the far turn run. Tail of Dubai, the speed of the speed, gets away a length and a half from an outside gate over to the inside around that far turn. From Daystrike and a close-up Charlie Mops, who lingers a length and a half behind with some run there. And followed by Limehouse Louie, who comes off the inside and trying to split horses and swings to the far outside. Is Limehouse Louie into the stretch, 1/4 mile left to go. Tail of Dubai and Daystrike. Charlie Mops tries to punch through down to the inside. And Charlie Mops got that opening down to the inside and sent right on through Daystrike. Charlie Mops, Tail of Dubai. And here comes War Stroll. War Stroll on the far outside. War Stroll with the best stroll of them all, and Ty Sly, Pastina, and War Stroll. It's going to be a $50 winner in the finale. War Stroll from Charlie Mops.